Greetings, children. I hope you are doing well at home. I think you would have tried my worksheets from the website. This year, in Class 8 Geography, we are going to deal with new topics. And the most favorite of yours is the study of continents. This year, we'll be learning about the continent Asia, our own continent Asia. You all know that we belong to the continent Asia. Let us look at the location and political division of Asia. Asia. It is the largest continent and it is the most populous continent in the world. It covers about 30% of world's land area, that is one third of world's total land. This continent has the great diversity, that is difference in terms of physical features, climate, vegetation, wildlife and people. The reason is it stretched to a large extent from east to west and therefore it is said to have a great diversity, that is differences in it. Asia has the highest mountain peak in the world as well as the lowest place on the Earth's land surface. It also holds about 3/5 of the world's population in it. It covers an area of about 44.4 million square kilometer and Europe and Asia are together often called as Eurasia. And this is the continent with the longest coastal line among all the continents. You know how long is the coastal line? It is about 62,800 kilometer in length. Now you can look on to a video.
Location and extent. Asia, the continent to which our country India belongs, is the largest among the 7 continents. It extends from 80 degree north latitude to 10 degree south. Longitudinally, it stretches from 25 degree east to 170 degree west. It occupies almost 1/3 of the total land area of the earth. Lying almost in the northern hemisphere, the continent is bordered by the Arctic Circle in the north. To its south lies the Indian Ocean. In the southwest, the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea separate it from Africa. The Pacific Ocean fills the gap between Asia and North America. Towards northeast, the Bering Strait separates these two continents. Both Europe and Asia, which lie on the same landmass together, form Eurasia. However, the boundary between Asia and Europe is formed by the Ural Mountains, the Ural River, the Caspian Sea, the Caucasus Mountains, and the Black Sea. Asia, the land of extremes or the continents of contrasts. Asia has a large variety of geographical features, that is, physical landscape, social structure, etc. It may be called land of extremes or the continent of contrasts. This definition has been given to Asia due to several contrasting features. The Mount Everest, 8,848 meters to 8,854 meters, is the highest mountain in the world. The Dead Sea, 408 meters to 392 meters below sea level, is the lowest part. Verkhoyansk in Siberia is the place which experiences an average temperature of about -51 degrees Celsius in January. Jacobabad in Pakistan has recorded the temperature of about 52 degrees Celsius. Monsoonram in India is the place that receives highest rainfall in the world. Deserts of Asia receive less than 5 centimeters of rainfall. The vegetation also has a variety. There are mosses and lichens in the tundra region. The deserts have thorny bushes and shrubs, whereas dense forests cover the equatorial and tropical regions. China is the largest country in terms of population in the world. Asia also has sparsely populated regions. Geopolitical divisions. There are about 50 independent countries in Asia which are classified into these groups. Southeast Asian countries: Myanmar, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Indonesia, Brunei, East Timor, and the Philippines. South Asian countries: India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, and Maldives. East Asian countries: Japan, North Korea, South Korea, Taiwan, China, and Mongolia. West Asian countries: Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Syria, Yemen, Lebanon, Kuwait, Israel, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Qatar, Cyprus, Bahrain, and Turkey. Central Asian countries: Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. India, China, and Russia are very large countries. Turkey and Russia lie both in Europe and Asia.
Hello children, is that an interactive video? Have you got an idea about the location of the continent as well as the extent and the important features of the continent? Hope you got a good idea and knowledge about the continent Asia. Again, I will sum up those video content in the slide. First, let us look onto the location and extent. It is bounded by Ural Mountains in the east, Pacific Ocean in the west, the Arctic Ocean in the north, and the south it has the Indian Ocean. And when we talk about the extent means where it stretches from. It stretches from 25 degree east to 170 degree west longitude. Therefore, due to its large and wide extent, the time difference between the east and west boundaries of Asia is about 11 hours, which is also been interacted to you in the video. Again, the continent is said to be the continent of extremes or contrast. For the reason, it has most of the superlatives of the world. That is, highest mountain, Mount Everest, lowest depression, and the saltiest water body is the Dead Sea. The lowest temperature in the world is recorded in Russia, and the highest temperature in the world is recorded in Pakistan. The world's largest lake is also the Caspian Sea, and you have Yells, mode, contrast, extreme conditions and characteristics in the continent, which you can go through the worksheet given in your holidays. Now, again, we will have a recap of the political divisions which has been discussed in the video. It has total of 6 regions: Northern Asia, Central Asia, Eastern Asia, Western Asia, Southern Asia, and Southeast Asia. And the video also discussed the countries which belong into these categories. And very essentially, the work today is the map marking. I have enclosed a PDF of the map which need to be marked. Kindly buy an outline map of Asia, else download and take print of the one which I have given and mark the circled features in the map. So again, after marking, do it neatly with the pencil. File it safely with you. Once you get the classwork, you can paste it as we do it earlier. So complete the given worksheet also as well as the map work. This is the work for the day 1. Let us continue with the lesson tomorrow about the physical features of Asia. Thank you.